I'm so happy.
Is there any bands that you hate? Is there anybody that you don't like that you don't want to call this morning on Open Phones?
Any bands that I hate?
Yeah, but as a member of Nirvana when you toured, is there any band that were just a-holes that you just can't stand anymore? It's like, you know what? I remember touring with you and you guys were just right pricks. Did Nirvana open for bands? I know you toured with Sonic Youth and stuff.
We opened for cool bands. We were really lucky.
Like the Melvins and stuff like that. They were all good to you, right?
No, we were all good. We opened for Chili Peppers.
And they were good?
Oh, yeah, they were great.
And then later on in life, you had bands opening for you like Soundgarden and Nirvana, and Pearl Jam and whatnot. They were good too?
They were great.
Yeah. All right, so you don't have no hate?
Why should I have hate? Again, I have blessings. What do I have to be bitter about?
There you go, as a happy guy.
Are you good friends with Kim Thile from Soundgarden?
I love Kim.
We've been trying to track him down. Where the hell is he?
Which Starbucks does he work at?
I saw him. Does he work in this Starbucks or the one down the street? Kim doesn't work at Starbucks. I always do that when I walk into Starbucks. I go, excuse me, I'm from out of town, and I just want to know, am I in this Starbucks or the one down the street?
Oh, jeez.
I just saw Kim last week.
What's he do?
Kind of does his thing.
Is he like these guys?
He kind of hangs out.
This quote-unquote Seattle sound, you guys made a lot of money, and so you guys are able to
he doesn't need to
do
work
whatever you
anymore.
want?
Well, I don't know what his financial situation is, but I don't think he's getting up and going to work anymore.
Because he doesn't want to. Hey, can you, before we get to the phones as well, I heard a rumor Soundgarden's get back together again because this whole Cornell Timbaland thing didn't work out very well, and so Soundgarden is going to be getting back together. You would know more than anybody.
I haven't heard anything about that. I know that Chris Cornell's playing in Seattle, or if he hasn't played already.
He was here this week.
Oh, okay.
He was in the studio 2 days ago. Yeah, he's a good enough guy, but come on, let's be honest. That whole Timbaland thing didn't work. Have you heard it?
I heard a song on it. It was pretty good.
You liked it?
It's so political, Chris.
I liked it. Yeah.
What do you hate?
Chris has given us so much great music.
He has. He is the one
thank
of the...
you. I say thank you, Chris Cornell, for all the great music.
All right, and one more thing. It's a family program, please.
Don't swear.
Let's go to the phones on line one. Paul in Vancouver, you're talking to the Krist Novoselic.
Chris, how you doing this morning?
Hi, Paul.
It's amazing to talk to you. I just want to say it's an honor quickly. Also, just a quick question, actually. Well, a couple, but I'll start with this one. Were you guys, like as a group, you produced a certain type of music with Nirvana, but were you personally into the type of music you guys were making, or?
Absolutely. We were into heavy music, rock music. We were into it. Again, it was being compelled. I think any kind of art that if you want to compel people to listen, others to listen to it, you need to be compelled when you do it.
And it can't be forced.
Can't be forced. Again, it's like talking about Flipper or Nirvana. If you have the muse and it feels good and it just kind of comes, it's pretty neat. And if you don't have the muse and it's a chore, it's just time to. You can't do it. You just can't do it.
If you walk into a coffee shop these days and they're spinning something off of Nevermind, you go, "Hey, that's a pretty cool track."
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You still do?
Absolutely.
Do you ever put on Nirvana tracks at home?
And just
every
listen to
once in
this
a while.
bass riff, man. This guy was
This is what I did. Is I got the 180-gram vinyl. We're going to reissue Nevermind on vinyl. 180-gram.
Courtney's going to allow that?
Yeah, we're going to allow it. And it's a great record, and it sounds really good on vinyl. And this new pressing, it's like really good. So I listened to it then, and I'm like, wow. And better. I think it's better than CD, and then of course MP3. I just don't.
Chris, let me ask you about Foo Fighters. Did Dave Grohl ever ask you to join the band? And
no.
If he did, why didn't he? And does that piss you off?
No, it doesn't piss me off.
You could have been in the Foo Fighters.
I could have been, but it just never happened. People do their own things again. Maybe an insight into my personality is just no. I don't want to. No trips, no guilt. I don't want to compel anything upon anybody.
Well, fair enough. You got a good karmic kind of energy going out.
You're a very positive person.
Yeah.
I have to be. Why would I be bitter? What am I bitter about?
Fair enough. When's the last time you spoke with Dave Grohl? Did you call him and congratulate him on the birth of his second child?
Yes, I did.
So you have his phone number?
Yes.
Who did? So you call him every? Hey, Dave, how's it going?
Dave and Jordan, congratulations.
Oh, were you at their wedding?
Remember me?
Yes, I was.
Remember
me? I'm the tall guy. We used to be in a band.
Who are you again?
You came
I'm
out.
the bass. I played bass and flipper.
You came out recently and said there are no more lost, unreleased Nirvana tracks. They're all out there. But you did say there's a whack of video footage that's not been put together. So there are no more unfinished tracks or unreleased tracks, but there's a ton of video.
There's a ton of video. You said it.
30. You've got a blog, you've got a website, and what is it? Where can people go if they want to get in touch with you, learn more from you, or read your blog?
I blog on SeattleWeekly.com.
All right, perfect. That's the spot to go to.
Jeff, Scott, Karis, everybody here, thank you for your hospitality.
Are you going to take the vagina cupcakes with you and hand them out?
I could. They're wonderful. And all the listeners on CFOX, thanks for your calls.
You can come back anytime.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
It was great having you here.
I'm so happy because today found
Best voices of the 90s. Go ahead. Who do you think? Because I've got my list, and I think everybody else has got their list as well. Krist Novoselic in studio with swine flu right now.
Oh, my God.
Well, he just...
I covered up.
He sneezed like 7 times.
Yes.